What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. We're out here. We're alive. We're breathing. And we've got bets to fire off today. Cut the shit. No fun today till we hit a bet. Okay? That's the deal. And we're still going to have some fun. That's how we always do. What's up, squad? Naptown DJ, Nate, Elite. What the fuck is up, squad? Hey, the baby beluga. It happens. Was it a bad beat? Maybe. But you charge it to the game. It is what it is. I thought our guy Odorizzi was going to come through, maybe throw a little no. No. There was no yesterday. There was actually a lot of runs. Shout out Tyler O'Neill. It is what it is. Whatever. You charge it. You charge it. We move on. We're here. Yesterday was Sunday. Yesterday, the baby beluga lost. Today is Megalodon Monday. Maybe we have a mini Megalodon go tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Do you guys want a Megalodon? Do you want a mini Meg? We'll have to see. There's a play that's really been tickling my fancy. I'm not going to lie to you recently. There's a play on the card today that I don't think I can resist. And you guys aren't going to fucking like it. You guys aren't going to like it. Cody, it was always Northwestern. Yes, it was. I told you guys about Northwestern. I didn't bet it myself because I'm soft. And I woke up very hungover and I didn't get it in. And I just enjoyed the game, watched it for some good old-fashioned college football early. At the end of the day, should have bet it. Should have bet it. What do you guys think the mini mag is? What do you think it is? Drop it in chat. Drop it in chat. People are talking. People are already talking. A mini mag will be fired off. That's all I'm going to say. Capwise saying, we want a 9-unit narwhal. Ooh. He's getting clever and he's trying to get me to reduce my units. This is good. Capwise Nick, I'm on to you, though. I'm on to you. Better not be the Red Sox. Oh, my God. Should be the Twins -1.5. Nate, get that energy out of here. Get it out. We don't need to hear that shit. All I need to hear is some dirty water and some Boston love. I like this game a lot. Bello has looked good recently. Bundy is just ready to explode. That line has moved 30 cents. We're seeing, 30% of the handle, or 30% of bets, but 60% of the handle on the Red Sox. That line has moved a ton. We're not getting a Bundy masterclass. Oh, Capwise Nick, the 90-unit narwhal. Sure he can. Ladder up the Twins. This is exactly what I need to hear, guys, to unleash on the Red Sox. It's exactly what I need to hear. I need it. 7.36 ERA. Nate, he's looked good recently, brother. He's looked good recently. Don't just look at that ERA, all right? Don't just look at the ERA. Waiting for our milkman to come on. He will be joining us. He will be. We will be seeing Jovan. Don't you guys worry. Yeah, I know. I'm me. You don't think I'm checking the Red Sox scores when I stop betting them? You don't think I'm looking? You don't think I'm checking up on them? Come on now. You know I am. There he is.
Have arrived.
Wearing his Tampa stuff. Tampa.
Yeah. Got to.
Tampa.
Repping too hard.
Yeah. Well, you came in at the right time. The Red Sox. I cut the shit. I'm diving right in. I'm playing them today. I'm nuking them. I don't give a hoot. They're winning. Most people wouldn't have the balls to do it. And I'm not saying that's what it's all about, but that's half the battle. Is just having the sack to throw. Because most don't. Most give up. That's how the books win. Okay? And there's one thing I'll tell you what's going to happen is that I'm not going to lose. In the end, I always win. And I will win tonight with the Red Sox ML. Jovan, I know you don't hate it. I think you like it. What are you thinking? Can you give me some baseball brain? Can you give me some words of encouragement here? They're going to make me feel more confident about the Red Sox tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if you want baseball brain, there's a give and take to it, right? Dylan Bundy, really, really good at home. So
Mm,
that's kind of the one thing that's working against you. But a lot of these Red Sox hitters, I mean, they don't really match up, or Dylan Bundy doesn't match up well with them at all. Um, I was just writing it up because one of the props that I'm going to be taking, I know we were talking about, is that Dylan Bundy over hits loud. Um, because we look at what he's done to be successful, even at home or even when he's pitched well on the road too. A lot of it's with the slider against righties, and it's with the changeup against lefties. And we're talking sliders against righties. That's not going to work against Xander Bogaerts. It's not going to work against a lot of these guys that have been hitting a lot better recently. I mean, you look at the surface numbers on them. Xander is like the guy, but a lot of these guys with really bad numbers over the course of the season against the slider have been hitting it really well recently, like JD, like Tommy Pham, like a couple of these guys. And then looking at lefties. Lefties, I think, is where he's really going to get hurt. He struggled with lefties pretty much his entire career. Started to even out a little bit this year. But I mean, we got guys like Verdugo, Reese McGuire. Those two guys have been really, really hitting well for this offense. Then obviously you have Devers, who hasn't been, the Rafi Devers we all expect, but he's liable to do whatever at any point in time. And Dylan Bundy is certainly not the greatest pitcher in the world either. So, I mean, I like the Red Sox bats to get to him today. And it's a whole nother question whether Brian Bayo is going to come out and do what he does. But it's, yeah,
well, the total is moving down,
it is.
which I think is a good sign for the Red Sox, because in this game, let's say that total's going over. Let's say we're expecting runs. That tells me, if we're getting a bunch of runs, if that total goes up to 9.5 instead of going down to 8.5, that tells me this one might get weird. And there might just be an offensive explosion. Maybe it could be from the Twins. Maybe it's from another Red Sox bullpen blow up. Could easily be. Could
Yeah.
easily be.
Somebody's
But
saying
the fact that it's going under is a good sign.
Somebody's saying in the chat the Twins don't lose at home. I mean, their home schedule has been Sherman ultra soft. I mean, they played the Giants, swept them, cool. They also lost 3 or 4 to the Rangers at home. So give and take with who they play in their schedule.
They're 38-28 at home this season, if you're wondering.
Yeah,
the Red Sox are actually better on the road than they are at home, but they're still a game under 500 on the road. But they don't mind playing on the road. They don't. That wind is blowing out a decent amount, and that total's going down. I think that's pretty interesting. Our guy says he thinks the Red Sox lineup is a big deal also.
It is a big deal.
He's saying he wants to see the lineup first?
I would say you wait before you lock it in if you haven't already, because it is a big deal. I don't think there's too much that I could put out with that lineup that would turn me off of it, but there's definitely stuff that could be in that lineup that makes me a lot more confident.
Very fair. Very fair. Okay. Yeah, we'll circle back to the Red Sox game when our guy Ollie comes on, if he can make it. I'm going to text him the link. I wanted him to come on and talk some Red Sox. Hopefully he's not for the play. That way we can fade, because we know what happens when Red Sox fans like the Red Sox.
Yeah.
And usually not the best things. But we've got other games today too. Chat, if you guys have any games or questions you want us to go over, please let us know. But we can go over some of the stuff. I do want to go over some weekend shit though. Some stuff we saw over the weekends, but we got some questions in chat. Feel like I'd be a major tennis betting guy, like the U.S. Open. I don't know anything about tennis. I don't. I played it a little bit growing up in like camps, but I've never been a big tennis guy. If you've got a play for me, please let me know. But I don't know shit about it, and I'm not going to try to learn it right now. I've got enough stuff going on. Corbin Carroll making his debut today. That's pretty cool. I saw you and Peter were talking about that. He's the young prospect on the Snakes.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be really good, right?
Yeah, it's been super exciting.
What are we thinking? Do we take the Phillies NL and fade Good News? Do we back Bumgarner? I mean,
we definitely don't back Bumgarner. This is like this is a huge stay away game for me. At least on the money lines go. I don't know about the total. I've been looking into that, but it minus 180 seems a little short for how Ranger Suarez has been pitching lately and how Bumgarner's been pitching lately, especially. Now he's going on 5 starts of giving up at least 4 runs. And
Right.
so it's a little weird. But at the same time, like I can't back Bumgarner because obviously looking through props, I think a lot of the guys are in fantastic spots against this guy today. And even looking at Bumgarner, his lines are on the floor. He was at like, I think 18.5, 17.5 fantasy. All of his lines super, super juiced down. I mean, I can't back the guy. I think there's going to be a decent offensive showing from the Phillies. If the D-backs do it against Ranger, that's another question. So that's
I wish the Phillies didn't just get 5-0 shut out by the Pirates last night. Let's say they won that game and continue to stay hot. I'd be like, shit. The Snakes today are a decent look for sure. That definitely sketches me. I never want to fade a good team coming off of getting shut out. I feel like they come out with some energy that next game.
The D-backs are coming off of beating C's too.
Yeah, they just beat C's, which, I mean, the White Sox, go fuck yourself. I didn't have any money on the White Sox yesterday, but literally go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I hate everything you stand for. I hate everything you're about. I hate your coach. I hate your team. Funny, I was actually playing golf yesterday, trying to relax a little bit after losing a bazillion units. Got out on the links yesterday, playing with the buddies, not sending bets during the day, just chilling, just enjoying life. Beautiful day out there yesterday. Played decent. And then, what happens after we make the turn? We pull up to hole 10. There's a little bit of a backup on the course. This guy behind us pulls up in a fucking full black outfit, like he's literally playing on fucking tour. And he's got a black hat on as well. And it's a White Sox hat. And I literally looked at my buddy in the car next to me. I said, I can't fucking look at this dude or talk to him. I'm disgusted. Yeah. It ruined the rest of my round. I played like shit. It got to me. The White Sox are the beachfront. Straight up. I saw the hat and I got pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, sup vibes. I do need to de-stress. I'm actually going away this week, though. Going on a little vacation before football really starts. So maybe I will get a massage. Maybe I will. How about it?
Maybe.
Let's bring the units home first, though, before vacation. How about it? All right. Yeah, I do lean Snakes, though, and I think you buy low on Bumgarner here, but I don't think I love it enough to play. I'll be honest with you. For the reasons we just talked about. Philly getting blanked yesterday and the D-backs coming off of beating one of the best pitchers in baseball. Yeah, no thank you. I think I'll stay off of that. An interesting game here. Clevenger versus Rodon. I'm thinking 2 different things here. I don't know what to think. I'm thinking the Padres got to buy low on them because they got to start ripping off some wins or they're literally going to miss the playoffs. If they don't start winning games. Or do you back the absolutely atrocious San Francisco Giants, who have lost 4 in a row? They just got swept by the Twins and put up a combined 5 runs in 3 games. But they've got Rodon on the mound. The game's not on national TV, which is a huge dub for our guy Rodon.
Yeah.
And they're minus 126 against Mike Clevenger and the really slumping Padres. I don't know what the fuck to think about this game. Part of my brain is like kind of sketched that the Giants are a favorite here, but it is Rodon. And Rodon is really good, even though the rest of the team sucks. And then the other part of me is like, damn, that line for the Padres has moved from plus 125 to plus 110. What's good with that? That's concerning, especially with all the money coming in on the Giants. So that's making me think the Padres as a small dog at home on the road is actually the look here. And to take Clevenger when everyone's going to be down money today, losing money when all the underdogs went early, they're going to say, fuck it. Let's take the good arm tonight. Let's take Rodon. And then the Padres offense explodes and we finally get some runs from that team. I think if I had to take it, I'd take the Padres. But what the fuck are you thinking here?
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of looking at the move. I think it was more so interesting. Like, I know it's Rodon and Clevenger, but I thought it was pretty interesting that Giants opened minus 150 in the first place.
You thought they should have been more of a favorite or less than a favorite?
I think they should have been less of a favorite from the start. I think this is about where it should be, where it's sitting right now.
Okay.
But I mean, I know we all look at Padres and look at how terrible they've been, but look at the lines they've been getting from Vegas continually over the stretch. They still show them the respect that they show damn near anyone in the league. So even going against Rodon, I expected them to be a little shorter of an underdog to begin with. So I think that's pretty telling. I know it's kind of the easy way out, but I don't see how we see too many runs in this game, to be honest with you. I know it's kind of the same thing that everybody's on or whatever. I just don't see where the offense is going to come from, to be honest with you, especially with this game being with these two arms. I don't know where it comes from. And these lines are really, really low too for talking hitters. I just don't really see much of it.
Mm-hmm. And somebody in chat said the money is on the Padres, sir. So I'm seeing, and I appreciate the respect there with the sir.
Sure.
Don't deserve it after the terrible bet last night, but I'm seeing conflicting things. I'm seeing on action. I'm seeing 23% of the handle on the Padres, but 60% of the bets on the Padres. But on Vissen, which is another site I like to look at, which pulls directly from DraftKings, I'm seeing 63% of the bets on the Padres and 80% of the handle on the Padres. So it's really tough, guys. I mean, Action Network says they pull, a little bit from every sports book. Who knows how accurate it is? Other sites will pull directly, other sites, other networks will partner directly with one book, kind of like Vissen did there with DraftKings, and they'll just pull the data from that one book. So, it's tough to really get that true number. You kind of got to look around and use a bunch of different sites and just kind of make sure that, you're not seeing counteracting data on every single site. You want to see consistency, you hope at least. But just because on DraftKings everyone's nuking the fucking Padres tonight doesn't mean that everyone's nuking the Padres tonight in the rest of the world, right? Plain and simple, right? Some books, people use different books. I don't know if you knew this, but the Barstool Sportsbook actually makes they don't have the biggest handle, but they make the most money out of their bets because of their audience, right? They bring in people, they tail all the guys, and they're sending 10-team parlays every night. Shit doesn't hit. So it's different everywhere.
They get them to bet Hawaii plus 9.5 with posting about it all week.
They have every employee make a video, with the spread in the background and the Hawaii highlights looking cool, and say, everyone, you could bet it on the other books it's 9.5, but on the other books it's 8.5, but on DraftKings Sportsbook it's 9.5. Get this great number on Hawaii. Look, they've covered all these years in a row. Next thing you know, they lose by 50.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen this shit for years. Like, it's not surprising to us, but hope it opens up other people's eyes, right? You got to read the room, pay attention, see what's going on. Our guy Sebi Aguirre, Twins Red Sox over 8.5. What do you think? I think I'll pass on that. I'm hoping for a Bello fucking no hitter, and that line's moved down, which I think is telling in a game where we expect runs. That line's moving down.
Yeah.
Give me the under. The Yankees are not back. They lost 2 out of 4 games. They lost the last 2 games to the Athletics. I mean, they scored a combined 6 runs in the last 3 games against the Athletics, which is an absolute joke. And now they get the Red Hot Angels. And I'm kind of joking, kind of not, but the Angels are coming off of a sweep of the fucking Toronto. The Blue Jays, who just cannot lock themselves into playoff contention. They're also only a game and a half up on the Orioles. We're seeing 2 great wild cards play out, Jovan. We're seeing the AL, Toronto's a game and a half up on the Orioles. We're seeing in the NL, the Padres are a game and a half up on the Brewers. I'm excited that they've added this extra playoff spot. I think it's made the end of the season, the end of the MLB season, matter more and mean more. When a lot of times, team seasons are already dead. This adds more life and more action towards the end of the MLB season, where a lot of people are kind of sick of it. I'm assuming you agree.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough because I enjoy the extra excitement, absolutely. But I mean, if we're talking Padres Brewers, I think that's just a mid off in between those couple teams.
Literally.
Who can be slightly less ass.
Literally.
It's just, I mean, that one's miserable. But I mean, the AL, I think, is going to be really exciting. Even though, I mean, you look at the teams that are above them too. I mean, it's not just the Jays, Orioles, and then insert random AL Central team. I mean, it's the Rays and Mariners too. They're not too far ahead, and they got pretty challenging schedules coming up. So that's going to be a 4, maybe even 5-way race. I think it's going to be super exciting in the AL.
I agree. Who do you think gets in both? Who do you think gets in?
I mean, I think the Rays are in. I don't want to just say that just because it's the Rays, but they've been playing well enough. I think I've seen enough from them. I wish they could have taken the series against the Sox, but their offense is starting to hit a little more consistently, which I really like, especially being that it's part of us getting healthy. Got Margot back, got a couple of guys back. Wander's going to be back soon. So I like the way their offense is hitting. And the Mariners are, I don't know if they're starting to scare me a little bit with their offense, but it's definitely a little concerning. I know they're going up against great pitching, but hasn't been the Mariners offense that I think they need to be kind of a staple in there. But I think they should be in too, because they're the better team. I think it should really just be between the Jays and Orioles for that last spot, but it's going to be very close across the board.
I agree. And we're going to pick this combo up in a second, but we have our Red Sox specialist up here. And we need to talk about this game for 5 minutes before he has to go.
We do.
There's no time. All right, let's bring him up. Let's cut the shit. We've got a golden Q. There he is.
Yo.
There he is. It's Bello Day. How about it?
First of all, it's Bayo.
First of all, I don't give a shit. I'm not going to change my pronunciation until I see him win me a game. How about it? I'm going to call him Bello until he wins me money. How about it?
Call him Bello until he lets you sleep on your pillow.
Literally until he lets me sleep inside, and I can pay rent.
It's fair.
Bello. We got Bello. We got Bayo going. God. What's going on today? How is this game playing out? Walk me through it. Walk me through how this game goes tonight. Go ahead.
Well, Brian Bayo, on the surface, his stats are really bad right now, right? They bring up the actual numbers. But I will say all of his expected numbers are way, way lower. For example, he has a 7.36 ERA right now. His expected ERA is mid-threes, like 3.5 or something. Opponents are hitting like 420 off of him. His XBA is 220. Slugging, same thing. It's like 5-something. His expected slugging against is 297. I can keep going on and on. My point here is he gets Little League defense behind him. And that is why I think it's important to I think that's why it's important, like you guys were saying earlier, wait for the lineup before you put any money on this game.
But I don't want to.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you then. Then don't. In my opinion, if you see Devers, Xander, Story, insert garbage first baseman here between Dahlbeck and Cordero, that's what you're looking for.
Give me Franchi.
We want Franchi.
Yeah, you want Franchi right now because he's actually hitting
since
he came back. So Franchi against Bundy, you'll probably see Franchi today, and that will that should be the lineup. And then in the outfield you should see Kike, Verdugo, and whoever else out there today. All in all, I think Bayo's going to have a good day. A lot of people say they like the over in this game. I think this game goes under. I do think the Red Sox have the ability to squeak it out because the Twins bullpen, let's see, yesterday, I don't know. I didn't watch the end of it, so I didn't see if they used any. So they used Michael Fulmer and Jorge Lopez yesterday. Both should be available today. Duran should be available as well. That's what would scare me late in the game in a close game. But they know Jorge Lopez well. So the point is, if the Red Sox, I think, have the advantage from I mean, I think Brian Bale's better than Dylan Bundy. Call me biased, sure. But Dylan Bundy pitches better at home for whatever anomaly that is. And the Red Sox also DFA'd a couple of bullpen arms. Austin Davis, who looked awesome early on this year, has like an ERA over 10 since July. Don't know what happened there, but he stinks now. Sawamura extends the game by an hour every time he pitches because he pitches so slow and he lets up a billion base runners. And then they called up Caleb Bort, who's been really good in AAA, bad in the major so far. And they called up Zach Kelly, who's been absolutely dominating the minors all season.
Oh, God.
Zach Kelly's a guy that they signed for $500, and now he's up here in the bigs. So,
dude, this is not what I need to hear when I'm trying to mini mag the Red Sox.
You wanted me on, and this is what you hear. Bullpen situation for the Red Sox today. Again, they basically DFA'd everybody that pitched yesterday. So, good news: Schreiber's available, Whitlock's available. Even Matt Barnes has been pitching better lately for whatever reason. Don't know why. He's available. Matt Strahm, the best lefty, he's available, and the only lefty now. So they've got they've got a rested bullpen. All in all, I think the Red Sox win a low-scoring game here today. Tight, sweaty game. Wouldn't have it any other way. That's kind of the breakdown there. I'm not betting on it, though, so
good.
Best of luck.
Don't. Please.
I'm not.
Can you take the Twins?
If I take the Twins are winning by 10, so I'm not going to do that either.
Okay. All right. Is Alex Cora going to fucking put in some random McGee when they're up by 1 in the 8th inning just because the season's over, or are they going to try to win this fucking game tonight? That's what I need to know.
Well, the only random McGees that you have now is like if you see Zach Kelly go in there, I'd be excited because he's been nasty this year.
Okay.
But
to make his MLB debut?
But that's what I said. Like I said, you have Schreiber and Whitlock and Barnes and Strahm available. So I expect to see all those guys today.
Are the Red Sox still trying to win games or not, Ollie?
Yeah.
Are they still trying to win games?
I don't know because Tristan Casas is hitting 400 over the last 30 days and he's still in the minors. So I don't know what the hell their plan is. You hear him over the weekend. We're still batting for that third wild card spot. You're 7 games out. Can we move on? Like, you're not making the playoffs. I don't know what's going on. I do like the fact that they brought up Ort and Kelly, so we get to see them for a month and see what they're made of over a month's time. I wish we would see Casas. That would make me really excited. But I'm also excited that we're seeing Bayo kind of get into his groove after he got roughed up by the Rays a couple times. And the Twins, he struggles against left-handed hitters. That's pretty well established. Outside of Luis Ariz, who's been pretty cold here lately, I think that's been well known. They have Max Kepler, who's good. The guy to watch out for is Nick Gordon, believe it or not. He leads the Twins in extra base hits since the All-Star break. Crazy stat. But it's true. So I still think Bayo's going to pitch pretty well today.
Okay. Are the Red Sox winning this game tonight, yes or no?
I think they win a low-scoring game.
What's the final score?
4-2.
Okay. We'll be seeing. That's all I needed to know from my Red Sox report. Ollie, love your ass. Thank you for coming on. Guys, I'm not playing games today. Plain and simple. If you can't tell, I'm not fucking around. No fun. Only a couple jokes today. We're keeping the jokes to a minimum until we hit a fucking mini mag. Plain and simple. Do not bet on the Red Sox today. The Twins are pushing for the playoffs. Yeah, no shit, Curbs. And why the hell is the line doing what the fuck it's doing? Why is it doing what it's doing? It's dancing right in front of me. What am I not going to do? Go up and dance with it? I'm just going to stand there in the corner like a freak? No, I'm going to fucking dance with it. God damn it. If I don't take bets like the Red Sox today, I'm not fucking Krabs. Plain and simple. And you know it, and they know it. And if I'm wrong, you let me know.
I'm with you.
I think I'm right. Yeah, I know. Good. I need you with me.
Yeah.
I need you at my side.
Yeah. So we're saying Garlic is Barry Bonds right now. He's been up for one game. He's been up for one game.
Garlic belongs in the kitchen. He doesn't belong in a fucking Twins lineup. I don't give a fuck about Garlic. I'm not scared about Garlic.
He's been up for one game, and his home run that he hit was off of a catcher.
Let me tell you. Okay, good.
Let's relax. He also is probably, I don't even know if he's going to be in the lineup today against Bayo. He's usually only up in the lineup against lefties. And that's really only who he can hit. So,
yeah, Matthew, man, I agree. I agree, Matthew. Couldn't have said it any better myself. All right? Couldn't have said it any better myself. Jay Nasty, I'm not wearing – I just showed you my fucking feet, bro. I'm not fucking wearing socks. All right? I'm not. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm not – I haven't worn a sock in a week. I haven't worn it in a week. I'm a man of my word. I'm not putting them on. Maybe if they win tonight, I can.
Yeah.
But I'm not wearing a fucking sock until the Red Sox come through for the boy. Plain and simple. Oh, are we getting a Pablo Lopez gem today?
Yeah, I don't know. Been hearing that a lot. I kind of really I don't want any part of this game either, to be honest with you. This is just
You don't?
no. I mean, this is not. I think Tony Gonsolin, maybe the line's a little short for Tony Gonsolin, but I don't really want to trust in the Marlins offense either. I just think this is. I don't think Pablo Lopez is going to pitch incredibly well. Like everybody has been saying he is. He's been good. Probably a little better than he's been over the course of the year, but he's a guy that's been allowing way too much hard contact. So I don't think that's really going to bode well against the Dodgers, but do I want to take I'm obviously not taking the Dodgers, especially at that price. So, I mean, I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I think with that total being that low, Pablo Lopez is going to throw a gem today. Does not mean they're going to win, but I think the plus 1.5 is a decent look for the Marlins at plus 110 here. And I don't like taking plus 1.5s at home, but I think this is a spot where you can do it. The total down here is set at 7. You're facing Gonsolin. Like you want to face Gonsolin head on, or you want to get that fucking handout, get that run. I'll take the handout in that case, and I don't like handouts. But I definitely lean Fish here, plus 1.5 at home, to steal one potentially here against the Dodgers again. Gonsolin, maybe there's some regression looming for him, but he's been nothing but spectacular this year. I just think with this total here set at 7, after it opened at 7.5, tells me that we're going to get a good start from Pablo Lopez, who has not been good recently. He just plain and simply has not. Today he's going to pitch well. I like the under in this game. I like the plus 1.5 on the Fish. That's what I'm seeing in this one.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't know. I think he can be okay. I just don't think he's going to go out there and shut them down like we saw from Sandy. Like I think he's going to be
right.
Yeah, he's going to give a decent start. I do think he's also what? He hasn't been that bad against better or worse teams. I mean, he's getting it done to a point. He does have. I mean, if you're looking for something on the positive side of Pablo Lopez argument, he does have pitching outs up, which he has hit once in his last 5 starts.
Damn.
That's probably the positive for you. The total, though, I feel like that's just a Marlins thing. All like Cam was saying, the total has been lower every game this series. Plus, I don't know if Mookie's going to end up playing today. I don't know what the deal is with that. Everybody's saying he's not going to play. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's something we got to follow 100%. And I really don't like fading the Dodgers, and I really don't like betting on the Marlins. Plain and simple. I'm not fucking backing this shit. I'm not. Shout out our guy Picks with Deej, who comes on stream. I don't know if you saw this, Jovan, but he put out a little pitch here about Luis Arias over 1.5 TBs. Put a little reason in there. A little hashtag gambling Twitter. And guess who liked that tweet? Luis Arias liked the tweet, which I thought was something. Maybe that's going to get to Luis Arias' head. Who knows?
Yeah,
maybe Luis Arias, if you're watching this right now, which you're definitely not, but if you are, how about you throw the boy a bone and maybe take the night off tonight at the plate? Maybe try working on some things if you haven't tried before. Wouldn't hate that. But he was gassing up Luis Arias 2+ bases. And he liked the tweet. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Good for him. All right, let's move to Cincinnati. We've got this random McGee pitching against the Cardinals. Apparently this kid has had a crazy story, Jovan. He's been bouncing around.
Oh, yeah. He's been in the league for some time, yeah.
Is this Chase Anderson?
Yeah.
Oh, I know this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you think he's going to deal today?
I don't think he's going to deal, but I mean, with the Cardinals offense coming off of the Sunday night thing, we all know that's pretty well established.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're going to do too much, at least from the jump. What they do against that bullpen, that's another story. But I don't know. I think we see some runs in that game. I think we probably going to see some runs off the bullpen. Do I think they come out a little slow? Probably. But I think we see some from both sides. I think for the Reds angle, like Michaelis is a pitch to contact pitcher, absolutely. And is that going to work in Great American Ballpark, which is very, very hitter friendly, almost as much as Coors at this point? I don't think so. And it's not to say the Reds lineup is fantastic or anything, but I like Farmer. I like Fraley up there. I like India. Yeah, this is a pretty well-established thing.
Mm-hmm.
The Reds are probably one of the bigger mismatches that I think we've seen in these games, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to attack this. I mean, I'm definitely taking props on the Reds side, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, wow, with the voice crack, holy shit. I mean, you have to. I think it's pretty fucking wild. I'm looking at Mikolas's fucking stats. He's 10-10 with a 3 ERA.
Yeah.
The Cardinals don't seem to win all the games he pitches, even when he pitches well. Maybe he's got a little bit of Scherzer syndrome in him, and doesn't get all the run support he needs. Ricky Rose, the last thing I need to see with my eyeballs right now is reading Tyler O'Neill bang. Respectfully, kick rocks. Okay, stiffen. I'll tell you one thing. VT is -8.5 on the road at ODU Friday night under the lights, and we're not covering that game. Straight up, we're not. I might be on ODU myself. I haven't decided if I want to make that bet or not, but I might be on ODU +8.5 at home. I mean, they literally beat us a couple years ago, and our program is going through some serious turmoil. And this game is the Super Bowl for ODU, and we're going to be figuring our shit out. We just named our starter the other fucking week, so that's what I'm thinking with that. I think VT wins the game probably, but I think it's going to be a sweat. And I think if I would ask, the common college football follower, if I were to ask them and track them, I'd ask them what they think the spread would be in that VT ODU game. They'd probably say at least -12.5, something like that, right? It's single digits. Holy shit. Sketch. Dude. What is this fucking clown doing up here, dude? Does he want to come vibe?
Unreal.
You want to come vibe, brother?
Yeah, I do. I wanted to come by with the kids. Just wanted to apologize for just a disgraceful move on my part, saying congrats on hitting the Megalodon in the first inning. That was foul.
I mean, who the fuck does that?
Who does that?
Who does that? You did that. You did it, motherfucker.
Dude, that shit was soaring, bro.
Oh. What do you mean it was soaring? It was a no-hitter in the fifth.
Soaring under.
Okay. Yeah, dude, you should have seen. So I knew as soon as Dansby Swanson hit that nuke, I knew that shit was caked. And then fucking Tommy Edman, little man, who's literally a 12-year-old, hits a fucking nuke to tie it up 3-3. I look at my roommates and they're just shaking their head. They're like, "We're fucked." Because they were on it too. You don't think they're riding the baby beluga? You kidding me? We're all riding. Everyone's riding it. Everyone in the fucking East Coast is riding the baby belugas. You kidding me? They look at me. They're just like, this one's going to extras. And I was like, you know what? This is probably going to go to extras. Shit's caked. How many times have I lost big bets in extra innings this season? Bazillion. And then, we get to the 8th inning and Tyler O'Neill comes up to pinch hit, right? And this guy is just absolutely yoked. He's absolutely yoked. He's like fucking Starlin Marte, but on the Cards. The dude needs to size up his jersey. His muscles are literally protruding through it. And I look at my roommate. I go, "Yeah, this is the last guy we want up right now to hit." Yeah. I said it word for word. The pitch before, I said, "This is the last guy. He's got pop." Is what I said. What does he do? He pops one. Right to center field. No words were said. I walk up to bed. I go to sleep. Ridiculous, dude. Fuck. I mean, I had over the last week. I've had 4 of the worst bad beats I've ever had in my life. UNC. They literally had the touchdown on the board and they reviewed it and they overturned it with inconclusive evidence.
Yeah.
Against FAMU, who was missing 20 players, and FAMU By the way, I'm taking Appalachian State for $1 bazillion this weekend because UNC's defense is butt cheese. Plain
Swiss
and simple. Butt cheese, not even Swiss. Unedible cheese. UNC's defense looked fucking terrible against a team that didn't even have their fucking players. And they take that touchdown off the board, and they, for some reason, like they had zero conclusive evidence to take that off. And then 2 offensive penalties. I'm not saying sports are rigged, gents. I'm not. I don't even think I believe that sports are rigged. I don't know. But if you do think sports are rigged, rewatch the end of that game. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Javon was telling me about it, though. It sounded awful.
They had the points up on the board.
Yeah.
And the worst part is, God, go ahead. What are you going to say?
No, I was just saying it's fucking fantastic to have football back. Even losing coin on football, it's just like, you know what? That's fine. It's fine.
I mean, dude, exactly what I said on fucking Charge It to the Game with Ben this morning. I was like, you know what? You can lose all your units and have no money, but you can save everything and change everything with 3 words. Football's back.
Yep.
Literally, football's back. Lost all my money. Football's back. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. It's back. We're here.
I thought Braves ML was caked last night, and so I was like, all right, well, at least I got this under. And
yeah, well, as soon as you thought that, you fucked us all. So thank you. Thank you.
Chat, I will be dropping the goat whale tonight. I'm after stream locking in, finishing the fucking video.
Let's go.
And it's gonna be electric. I just can't wait. Can't wait for my fantasy draft. It's just so good to have football back, bro. It's gonna be an electric season. I know 100%. It's a week late. I know it's a week late. I was like editing this video fat, computer crashed, lost it. Was thinking, oh my God, dude, I'm literally gonna shoot somebody. Was not actually gonna do another one, but then I was like, fuck it, I have to. So that's why it's late.
Hey, it's got to be good. It's got to be good. Take your time with it. You know.
Yeah, facts. But I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. However, today's slate is absolutely horrendous. Why the fuck are the Giants favored?
Well, they have Carlos Rodon on the mound, and the Padres stink.
I know.
I am curious of your baseball thoughts today, and I want to hear all of them for every game.
I mean, no Mookie tonight. Is that confirmed?
I don't think so, but
I thought
looking like it's not he's not going to play.
Well, that would determine whether or not I'm dropping a goat on the Doyers. Because I'm definitely not going to do that if he's not playing. Dude is
he's
so cracked out.
Yeah.
It's good to see him take the kids to Cabo for once.
I mean, they're tweeting. There's beat reporters tweeting Mookie Betts needs a rest day soon after carrying the Dodgers all week.
I mean, thanks. I didn't watch a second of it yesterday. I saw they won 8-1. He had a home run first inning, right?
They touched up Edward Cabrera. You know Edward Cabrera, the young arm who's been really fucking good. Yeah. Damn. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not playing today. If a lot of their guys are resting today. It's a Sunday. DeGen in chat, if I could find it, I'll try to scroll back and find it. But DeGen had a really good point and said, well, they're in Miami. Here it is. They're in Miami. They're 50 games above 500. Maybe they rest some guys. Maybe they had a beer or two last night. You know, sue them.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be shocked. I mean, they're in Miami. They're people too, right? They're 50 games above 500. The Padres can't win a game. If I was them, I'd be popping champagne. It's absolutely hilarious what we're witnessing with this team. And I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. And can I give you guys let me give you guys some actual like reasoning why I don't think the Padres are going to make the playoffs. Because I have real reasoning, not just me being a dick about Juan Soto. They have the second hardest remaining strength of schedule. They have to play the Dodgers 9 times and the Cardinals 3 times. So 12 of their remaining 33 games are against those teams. Good fucking luck. We'll be seeing. The Brewers, who are a game and a half behind them, and you know I don't like the Brewers or think they're good. But they've shown a little bit of life recently, and we know they can turn it on. I mean, they have the roster, I guess. They're only a game and a half back. They have the 8th easiest schedule remaining in a ball MLB. They play teams like the Pirates, Reds, Rockies, Marlins, D-backs, and Giants. 26 out of the remaining 36 games. They could win fucking every one of those games. Josh Hader's a joke. A joke. Drew Reese hitting a $198 on the Padres. He's lost all his powers.
Yep.
Josh Bell's hitting a $181.
Terrible.
He's lost all his powers. He could only hit in DC. It's more than just a joke at this point. There's a legitimate chance that the Brewers sneak in there. If they can lock in and actually play some good baseball for the next month, and the Padres, after all of this, don't make the playoffs, that would be the funniest thing.
That would be
Probably
awesome.
in all of sports. I'll throw a party. I'll throw a party.
That
I'll throw
would,
a
yeah,
Padres party.
you'd be bricked.
Straight
wouldn't
up. Yeah, I would be. That'd be hilarious.
you? Yeah,
Absolutely hilarious.
RIP to the jury wagon, bro. I mean, that was a
Oof.
time. That was one of my
Yeah.
favorite parts of the summer. Just an absolute wagon that you could hitch onto and make so much coin.
Yeah, I mean,
RIP.
we are replacements now, though. We are replacements now.
Oh,
I
yeah,
said it was
I mean-
going to happen once he went to San Diego, and it happened because he's not.
I
good.
wasn't. I was like, how can that happen? And why would he get any worse going to a better team?
Yeah, we got him. That's
We
our
have a new
dream.
goats.
Yeah.
We have new goats. See, this is good because Jovan finds these people and we ride them, and then they're not big names. So it's
Yeah.
like not like we're taking fucking Mookie Betts every night because that shit doesn't work.
Yeah.
Although it would have the last week. He's been absolutely locked in.
Dude, how about the mid Sox just being so mid? White Sox.
Which one?
The White
They're
Sox.
both fucking terrible.
are-
I mean,
A bad team. They are just a bad team. Nobody should be deploying units. I don't care who they're playing. I tried talking mush off them. Hopefully I did. Because I was like, why would you want to bet just on a bad fucking team against a team that steals coin like the D-backs? And sure enough, did they sweep them?
They did.
Wow. They are just the biggest frauds. But just to give you my opinions, how many times we're going to hear the narrative of fading the team off Sunday Night Baseball today with the Reds? Sure. The Blue Jays have no business being a minus 230 favorite in this economy, but I'm sure everyone's going to fade them, and they'll probably win. I think they win 7-4.
in this economy.
The Twins beat up on – who they beat up on? The Giants. That they were free that whole series. They swept, right?
Yeah.
The Twins just swept the Giants, but remember,
Yep.
the Giants are literally us. It's us three playing in the lineup
Yeah,
over
man,
and over
they're
again.
so bad, dude. They're so bad. With that being said, though, this is sus line. I know you're considering the Red Sox as a baby mini Meg.
Mhm.
I don't know why you continue to go back to those frauds, but
Yeah, fair.
I could see it hitting. Cannot believe I'm looking at Brewers minus 320. That team fucking sucks. Who's
Yep.
pitching? Who's pitching?
Corbin Burns.
Yeah, Burns is pitching against, I mean, might as well be Lance Stevenson on the mound. R. Stevenson, couldn't tell you his first name. I'm going to take a guess and say Ryan. Is it Ryan?
I don't know.
Might as well be Lance.
The Yankees-Angels game. Angels are going to steal one this series, 100%. They always do.
Don't let the Angels' bats get hot.
Yeah, they're on fire. Trout's seen
Isn't
the
there
ball
a
well.
narrative? Isn't there a narrative too that Montes pitches really well against the Angels? We need to fact check this, but I'm checking my baseball database right in front of us with Jovan. Is that a true thing?
I have no clue.
Is that a true narrative?
I
Let me
know
see if
that
I can
was
pull it
the
up.
Let's
I
see.
don't
Let's
know.
see if they're against them this year.
I could see the Angels stealing coin there. Definitely not taking these fraud Yankees, bro. They fucking suck too. They suck. They're not
Yeah.
good. They're not winning the World Series like we thought they probably were.
No, it's your Dodgers who are winning the World Series. I mean, I'd be shocked if they don't. I really would. And I was the one who was chirping the Yankees left and right, halfway through the season, but would still say that they're going to win the World Series because they were that locked in. You can't peak too early. I say it all the time, and it's a joke, but it's not. You don't want to be that horse in first around that first turn. Plain and simple. That horse barely ever wins unless he's a fucking freak. You get burnt out early. You want to peak late. Okay, you ever watch Secretariat? You ever see that movie? That fucking horse wasn't winning shit in the beginning, and then he turned into a freak and ended up winning. So I need a Secretariat tonight is what I need. The Secretariats, the sneak Secretariat whale, play of the night. I'm still working on it, but you probably know who it's going to be. You probably know who it's going to be. It is what it is.
The Red Sox?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I'm not
don't
happy
know.
about it either, brother.
How many times do they fucking hurt you in the last 2 weeks? Not even the season.
They've hurt me a lot, and the worst part is when I stopped betting on them, they went on to win like 3 out of the next 4 games. Can't make it up.
Phillies D-backs. If I didn't wake up at noon yesterday, I was dropping a bag on Phillies by 2. So thank God.
See, the Phillies have a weird trend going on right now too, and I don't want to botch it, but I kind of know it. When they're minus 175 or longer, they were on a crazy streak of like winning 18 games in a row until yesterday. And I was eyeing the Pirates yesterday hard, and I was being a pussy. I pussied out. I was eyeing the Nats under hard. And then I was talked out of that one, and I was also a pussy. I'm like, I'm not going to take a Pat Corbin under. Those both smacked. That would have solved a lot of problems. Ended up going with a different bet. It is what it is. Now we're here. Now we have bets to send tonight. But the Phillies, when they're a big favorite, they win. At least they have been recently. And we were kind of talking about this game. Maybe the line is a little short here with Ranger Suarez on the bump, with how well he's looked and how good the Phillies are and how bad the D-backs are. But the D-backs are coming off of – and the D-backs have been okay. The D-backs are coming off of beating Dylan Cease, right? They're coming off of sweeping the White Sox. The Phillies are coming off of getting shut out by Pittsburgh. So maybe that makes the line make a little more sense. But I want zero to do with that game because we know Bumgarner's got another couple really good starts left in him. We just don't know when the fuck they're coming. Guarantee the guy throws another gem before he retires. Although he's been terrible, but maybe, I mean, this line's telling me damn sure it could be today. That total's moved from 9 to 8.5. I don't want anything to do with the Phillies. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Weird game.
Just say you better. I'm hoping there's some bad news today. I'm hoping there's some bad news.
Castellanos.
Is there a matchup you like here?
There is.
Really?
Yeah. I'll be taking it. He has a runner RBI now too.
Castellanos?
Yeah.
And
maybe
the Padres Giants, bro. I mean, talk about a sus line. The Giants are just so bad, bro. How are they favored? I know it's Rodon.
Rodon is really good, and pitchers win games. Starters like Rodon win games. All-star pitchers win games. Rodon being at minus 130, I don't think is that ridiculous. I mean, Jovan was saying he thinks this line is right and that it opened up wrong, right? That's kind of what he was thinking.
I was surprised they opened up 150 from the jump because, I mean, everything you're saying, they are so bad. And Vegas has shown the Padres a ridiculous amount of respect because of the team they are on paper, despite how bad they've been, since the teams come together.
It opened at minus 150?
Yeah.
Oh,
which, I mean, I hate going or leaning against a move that's that significant, but I think that opener is a little more telling than anything.
Nate, I know you're fucking with me, but I need somebody to confirm. I don't care how they do it. Confirm this, that it's not true.
That's definitely a joke.
That's got to be fake. There's no way he would take an underdog.
I feel like today's a good day to take some unders.
I like a lot of unders today. I like the under in Miami. I like the under in Cincy. I like the under in Minnesota. I like the under in Arizona. I like the under in San Fran. Yeah, I'm with you. I'd be careful picking your spots today with MLB props.
You know what else is up? That's really interesting. What? Manny Machado has a runner RBI, which that guy's been one of the most ridiculous hitters on the planet, and literally the only competent one in that lineup. And he has a runner RBI against Rodon. So if you're looking for unders,
you think that's a trap?
Yeah, that's got to be a trap, dude. With how well he's been hitting.
I'm also seeing Machado 2+ hits and the Padres to win is getting boosted pretty hard. There's a boost on points bets right now. I'm looking at it right now in front of my eyes.
Yeah, not shocked.
We'll be seeing. Maybe leave Machado out of the GOAT entry tonight, Trent. I'd probably say that's a good move.
We need GOATs today, boys. Today's slate's just.
We just need winners, man.
We need winners, boys.
We need winners. We don't have time for this. We don't have time to be, beating around the bush here and taking losing bets. We don't.
I think I'm literally going to take 3 straight bets today. No lay. How about that?
No, you're not.
You're not. Dude, I need coin. No, I need confidence. I need coin.
Cap.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Right now, coin's low. Confidence is even lower.
Yeah, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you.
I haven't hit shit since Tuesday of last week.
My confidence is still high, which is probably dumb. But the bankroll is low. We need a winner tonight, plain and simple. I don't know, Trent. I don't know if you're down to run a night sweats tonight or not, but if you're trying to watch this Red Sox game tonight, I might need some emotional support from the boys.
Yeah, no, I'll be around. I gotta get fit for a fucking tuxedo. W's.
Wow.
And then I'm gonna edit for a bit, but definitely down for the sweats.
Okay. The hell you need a tuxedo for?
Going to a wedding tomorrow or Friday.
Wow.
Saturday.
Boy.
So cool.
Can you text the Bride to be and ask her who she has in the Twins Red Sox game? Please.
Yeah. I would.
Hey, looking forward to this weekend. You mind telling me your side here in Minnesota tonight? Could use some good luck. Fuck.
God damn it, Krabs, bro. Krabs, I know you don't actually put out bets and not place them because I know you're always gonna place bets that you're posting, right?
Correct. Yes.
Are you actually down that many units?
I mean, the units are down this past week. They're bad for sure. But I'm sneak whaling some lacrosse plays. I'm sneak whaling some baseball plays that might not be tracked. When I can't be giving out, belugas every day. But am I taking belugas, a decent amount more than I may be saying? For sure.
Sure.
Especially with lacrosse too. I've been sending fucking nukes on lacrosse, but I'm not giving out a fucking 20U lacrosse play. Like, I'm not doing that. Nobody's taking that shit. Half the people can't even bet it,
Wow, Mookie for sure.
Oh, no. Gabagool's on the Twins.
How do you know?
Beef Stewski in the chat. Beef Stewski, show me the Carfax. Show me the Carfax, because I think this could be set up. This could be a setup. I need to know. I need to know now. I mean, who knows? If that line creeps back towards Boston or creeps back towards Minnesota, maybe I don't take it tonight. But I gotta whale something. Straight up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going all night without a whale.
No, the whale will be placed.
Has to.
Straight up. Can somebody look and check the Carfax on Gabagool? Oh no, he did say it.
What?
It's Gabagool's free bet. Oh.
Those free bets though don't be hidden.
Really?
It comes on with a favorite. I don't know how much that's been hitting either.
Why is he giving it for free? It's my question.
Gaba? Why are you responding to all my tweets with Gaba saying I'm an idiot? That's the real question.
That video.
These videos are ridiculous.
Oh, dude, it's just I need to use it somewhere, and it's just too good not to put on your post, bro. I'm trying to pull it up.
That is hilarious.
Shit is hilarious. Unbelievable. Gaba free bet hits every time, is what people in chat are saying. Good.
Really?
I hope it does. I hope it's never missed. You think I'm scared? I'm a lot of things. Not scared. Not scared.
Stop, you fucking clown. What kind of meatball are you? You're embarrassing yourself already. Enough with this guy.
Bro.
That's hilarious, bro.
Enough with this guy. He's not a real person, bro. He's not a real person. I fucking love that guy.
What kind of meatball are you?
He's I think if they had that joke or not joke, but like the question, it's like, who would you want to sit around and have dinner with one night? You can pick anyone. He might be up there. Just pick that dude's brain and just get some stories. I bet he's got some great betting stories. And he's got an absolute missile of a wife too. Like, he's not fucking around. Gabagool is legit. He's legit, and he's not afraid to show his wife either on the streams. Not afraid. I wouldn't be either.
Wouldn't be either. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He's a fucking beast.
Stop, you fucking clown.
Bro, he sounds like my fucking buddies from school who are from Jersey. Literally like Jersey Shore, fucking from the show. That's what they sound like. Unbelievable. I don't know if people are trying to convince me to buy the fucking VIP premium plays or if they're fucking with me or not, but there's some clowns in chat, and I hate you guys. I hate you. Nate back, 705 pizza. Got the
I'll
shit.
let you know if that's actually the play that he's on.
Can you let me know?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Fuck, man. Fuck.
I know, dude. Today's slate's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Life is hard.
Life is hard.
Life is hard. If it was easy, Trent, everyone would do it. It takes skill.
Ooh.
I don't have
It takes mental strength.
I don't see any confirmation of the Twins, but maybe he said it in his live stream. Don't know.
Tony Gonsolin scratched.
Wow. Big catch, bro. Abort mission.
Catch.
Abort mission. Mookie scratched. Gonsolin scratched. BC's.
Mookie officially scratched? Was that what you're saying or no?
Your boy Cam is money. Shout out Bregman Fantasy. But yeah. So he sent me a tweet saying Dave Roberts said Mookie Betts will be off tomorrow, scheduled day. Wants to make sure he's not on the turf 4 days in a row, planning ahead for a series versus the Mets and Padres.
I wouldn't go anywhere near any Dodgers players or the Dodgers today in general. I think it's like an off day for them mentally and on the field, just with who they're playing. Like I wouldn't. I mean, maybe Cam's right, and maybe the contrarian play is you bet the fucking Dodgers. I don't know. Let's see what we see on Twitter. Let's see if we see any fucking squares firing off Marlins at plus money today.
They probably are because I got Michael Grove starting now, who's very, very good. You know, seven runs in 4 2/3 against the Pirates and Phillies.
Holy shit! Maybe the Dodgers is the play. Maybe the Dodgers is the Meg. I just got chills.
Wouldn't that be a crazy turn of events?
I just got chills.
Wait,
what if the Dodgers is the Meg?
Why would
the Dodgers are they're the most contrarian play on the board now, potentially. They're starting this fucking shitty pitcher now. They're resting all their guys. You know, the narrative that they're in Miami. You know, people are talking about Pablo Lopez today.
Mm-hmm.
Lopez has, I mean, the total's at 7. We'll see what the numbers open up at again, but that could be weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm forcing it. Maybe I just want to bet on a good team. Who knows?
All right, I'm gonna get ready for stream. I'll let you guys finish off. Thanks for letting me hang out with the kids.
For sure, my man.
Find the kids a winner. We'll be see you soon.
Okay.
Peace.
Cool. Peace, brother. Peace. Eric Parker. Who the fuck is that? Who is that? Kitch, are you still riding the Dodgers today? That's the real question. Or is Kitch on something else? I don't know what he's on.
No, he said he's sticking to it. I'm sure he's on something else too, but
okay. Here's a game we haven't talked about yet. Actually, we've talked about all the games. We haven't really talked about Toronto Cubs. Do you like anything in that one?
That one's so difficult to read because I mean, Trent kind of said it too. I mean, it's still the Jays being this big of a favorite. I know the Cubs are the Cubs. I know Javier Assad is Javier Assad. There's still the Barrios narrative, whatever. But I think it's a little telling that they're this big of a favorite still. But with that being said, I don't take Blue Jays. So as far as props go, and I'm not going to lay their run line with as pitiful as they've looked either. So, I mean, the only thing I would even consider taking is the over. That just makes an incredible amount of sense, so it scares me. Not that just because it makes a lot of sense, but, I mean, Barrios – against this lineup, Barrios could go out and have a little better performance than a typical Barrios start.
Maybe that's why they're this much of a favorite.
I mean, yeah, to a degree, and the Cubs are bad.
Will you let me know? Number one, I gotta take a piss because I just chugged the venti black coffee and I'm literally gonna pee my pants. Number two,
sick person.
If that Dodgers line comes up, will you let me know if you see it pop up?
Yeah, I'll see.
Word. You want to hold it down for 30 seconds?
Yeah, let's do that. Ryan, your love of the Jays prop today. What would that be? What are we liking in the chat? Let me know if you have any reads on the Jays game, if you have any reads on any games that you like. I want to hear them. I definitely want to hear them for sure. Supreme Fatty loves the Jays TT. I don't mind that. Nate, relax, bro. Absolutely relax. I rip Jays betters. Yeah. Reds plus 1.5 plus money. Not bad at all. And yeah, the Jays are pretty terrible at home. That is for sure. Arenado over bases. Not shocked. Trey Turner today. What do we like about Trey Turner? Would love to hear the pitch on that. What's my favorite side today? I don't even know if I love anything particularly. I'm kind of with Krabs and the Red Sox, though. I don't know if that's my favorite, but I'll be taking it in some form or fashion. Not touching the over either. Cool.
These heads in chat are living beachfront in my head saying that Wiley's VIP plays Red Sox plus 1.5. I can't relax until I hear that this is confirmed or denied. You guys win. Okay, you got me. Joke's over. I need to know. You guys win. You live beachfront in my head. Okay? Stop copying and pasting this fucking comment or I'm going to lose my mind.
That's what Nate does, man. Nate just the ultimate troll in the chat.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy. Really nice guy. What'd you think about college football this weekend? Anything stick out to you? Northwestern winning outright. It's fucking hilarious. Nebraska's a joke. I thought it was funny to hear everyone gassing up this Nebraska QB and tweeting his Heisman odds after literally one drive.
His Heisman ticket, I bet his Heisman ticket had cashed in the first drive. It was free.
It already cashed. It cashed after his first touchdown of the season. That was absolutely hysterical, I thought. Absolutely hysterical. And then Northwestern crawled back and won that game. Nebraska with the fucking onside kick. What the hell are they doing? I mean, that was just fucking comical.
Hilarious.
Honestly, they probably should have fired Scott Frost right away.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. And I was talking about some college football coming up here this weekend. And I think I'm going to be all over Appalachian State when they play UNC. I was not impressed one bit by UNC. Maybe UNC was taking them lightly. Hearing that FAMU had all those guys out, maybe they were taking them lightly. But their defense looked like poo. App State's Chase Bryce. We know this guy has been around the block. I'm not saying he's going to win the Heisman, but Chase Bryce is good. UNC's quarterback looked pretty fucking good too, I will say, at times. And his stats were really good. But he also, when he got pressured, would throw some duck fart throws.
Yeah.
And he cost his team the cover. So I don't think he played as well as his stats show on the surface. And he was also playing a depleted and shitty defense. The line has moved, and I know it's early, but the line has moved a ton towards App State. I think I'm seeing App State is actually a favorite or close to a pick 'em on some books. So I think that's very, very telling. The game's at App State. We know they get lit down there. For football, it's literally all they have at that school. They're like a mini Virginia Tech in the mountains down there. There'll be more people and it'll be louder at that game than it would be if it was at UNC. And I'm dead ass. UNC doesn't give a fuck about football. So I think I'm all over App State coming up this weekend. And I was not joking about ODU. I'll be on ODU on Friday, plain and simple. They're going to cover that game because we're starting an App State transfer, or we're starting a Marshall transfer quarterback. Tomato, who gives a fuck? We're going to lose that game. Straight up.
With that.
Did you see anything cool this weekend? I mean, Hawaii lost. Everyone was on Hawaii. That was cool. Anything from this weekend you wanted to talk about or liked or this coming weekend that you see?
No, I mean, as far as last weekend or a couple days ago goes, I mean, there's just not really much that was crazy. It was cool to see UConn be a little competitive for a little bit. I mean, they only lost by 11, so covered with ease. Didn't get embarrassed, which that should be fun for Utah State coming up with their game against Alabama. They're letting UConn shred their defense for a couple drives. Everything else kind of went kind of iffy, kind of what everybody expected. It's good for Vandy. Good for Vandy to get a win. And good, still, they'll need them in the non-conference season, but everything else is cool. Coming up this week, I'm really excited for the Backyard Brawl. I think that's going to be a super exciting game.
Who do you like in that one?
It's hard to kind of ignore Pitt. I don't know if I'm going to take it just because I think that's going to be such a great game. That's what I'm looking forward to, and I don't really think I think it's a pretty sharp line. I'll say that, but
okay.
I'm pretty excited to watch JT Daniels, Keaton Slovis. I think that's going to be a really exciting matchup. Obviously, you get the old rivalry in there. I just think it's going to be a fantastic game. I'm excited. Thursday night, primetime game.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be huge. I love it.
I'm really excited as well. That line has moved a point towards Pitt. I'm pretty high on Pitt this year. We probably should do like maybe on Wednesday. We'll do like a quick, conference championship prediction segment. I like Pitt this year to run it back in the ACC. I know they don't have their quarterback, but I like what I saw in them last year. And I think they're returning a lot of their defense. So I can get behind them. I think there's a lot of West Virginia talk that we've heard a lot. People are going to want to force the West Virginia bet, in my opinion. With JT Daniels, right? He's their quarterback this year.
Yeah.
I'll take Slovis. I'll take Pitt. At least I lean that way right now.
Yeah, I'm in the same kind of headspace.
Okay.
So something that I was looking at too, obviously, because I'm looking at this game.
Okay.
The line movement on TCU is crazy fast.
What are we at right now? I'm pulling it up.
They're up to 13.5 now.
Dude.
Yeah, which is nuts.
I mean, Colorado is historically they've been decent at football. They've had a couple decent years, but they're bad this year.
Oh yeah.
TCU, has been all over the place. So they're kind of hard to read, but that's a great sign for your Horned Frogs.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, I'm in on it at -9. I think it opens 7.5. But I think the crazier thing about it too is the totals moved up a whole touchdown. I believe since opened, which for a team like any game that TCU comes in and blows a team out, they usually do it with their defense. And more so here, I would expect it to be because Colorado's pretty offensively inept. Because that's what we've been seeing so far. I've been hearing it, in their scrimmages and camp and everything. It's atrocious. It's been that way for some time now with these personnel. So the fact that I think that I see them up to 2 touchdowns now with the over going up 7-ish points, we might get a crazy little TCU masterclass here, which still scares me to back, knowing that both of the quarterbacks are probably going to play, but they might come and run it up in Boulder this weekend, which I love.
Something to be on the lookout as well. Am I hearing Michigan is Michigan starting 2 different quarterbacks week 1 and week 2?
Yeah,
That's some weird hardball bullshit that they're trying to pull here.
yeah.
Okay.
Really weird. They're starting week 1, week 2 double tryout, and then week 3 is going to be the decider, or I guess they're going to make the decision and then have their starter for the rest of the season. Game 3. That's crazy. That's some Harbaugh shit if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, I hate Harbaugh. I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you what I do like is Purdue, and all jokes aside, Fruity was the same reverse spread. I like Purdue as well at home against Penn State. I think Purdue being +3 at home is something.
Yeah,
I think that's something against a historically great team, Penn State. I think that's very telling. I do. Fruity, I know that wasn't a joke. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. The ML there is a decent look too. How about it? I like Ohio. Since we're talking about football, fuck it, let's keep going. I like Ohio State, and I'm trying to back them in some sort of capacity against Notre Dame, who's also doing a 2 QB competition, but I think they're doing 2 QBs in the same game. At least that's the game plan going forward, which has never worked in Notre Dame. Shout out when they tried to use Tommy Reese and what is his name? Who was the other good quarterback? Who was the other good quarterback at Notre Dame who they ran the 2 quarterback offense with? Tommy Reese and
Malik Zaire.
No, not Malik Zaire.
I know they did. That wasn't with Tommy Reese, but they did that more recently.
We were talking about not Brady Quinn. That's a geek, Lieutenant Goose. I have a Brady Quinn signed helmet in my room at home, actually. Everett Golson. Yep, there it is. When Everett Golson and Tommy Reese were splitting time there, Tommy Reese's last year, I thought that was weird. That shit didn't work. I feel like quarterbacks I feel like it never really works out well when you see 2 guys kind of splitting time. I don't know. I feel like you can never really get any consistency. I'm anti the 2 QB system. And I like the line movement here from 14.5 to 17.5 to Ohio State. Maybe it's too late. It probably is. That's a big move here against 2 good teams. But there's a reason Brian Kelly left, and I do like the guy who's taken over for them, their DC, who's taken over. I like this guy. He's a great leader. But against Ohio State, I just think it's going to be tough there at Ohio State with a team that's already, they already know what's good. They've already played together really well. Stroud, good fucking luck. Notre Dame, good luck is what I'm talking about here.
I just think I don't really buy into the whole 2 QB thing. I don't think they're really going to end up utilizing it like they say they are, because they've done it a couple times, but with Tyler Buechner, I think he's going to be the one who's going to get a majority of the time. And with him, I mean, they used him as kind of a change of pace guy with like a zone read type offense, which I don't think they're going to be able to fizzle that out, come game one against Ohio State. I mean, they use his legs a lot as a weapon, but I don't think they're going to be able to use that full time or be able to do really anything with that come against this Buckeye defense. So Ohio State should roll here. Not the hottest take, but I don't believe in Notre Dame the slightest bit in this game. With that line movement, does it have a chance? Does it have a chance to hit a little backdoor cover with the 17? Maybe. I'll say that. But I don't really see them competing in this game whatsoever.
I just wish I grabbed this early.
I did. I grabbed it early. Shout out Ben. I think he signed up on that a little earlier. I got a couple lines early because Ben was preaching to get these lines early. So shout out to him for that. Ben. Got a lot of value on these guys for sure.
Gotta love the Capwise guys digging in. I mean, I gave them shit when they were like, yeah, done with baseball. We're going to lock in here for football a month early. I was giving them shit. I was like, taking the easy way out, going out on top and MLB. And I was like, fucking with them, whatever, yanking their chain. And it's already paid off. I mean, I tailed Vanderbilt. That was free. You got a really good line there as well in that game. So they know what the fuck they're doing. You listen to those boys when it comes to football, especially. All sports stuff. Those guys have been around the block. They know what the fuck they're doing. But football especially, like they've been right about some stuff. It's early, but they've already been right about some stuff. Gotta love it.
Absolutely.
Gotta love it. All right, we got about 5-10 minutes here. Let's go back to baseball because we do have games today. And that's all that matters right now, guys, is today. Today. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. We're hitting a bet tonight. With that being said, God, I'm clicking fucking Instagram stories here. That being said, the Red Sox tonight are probably the look, unless I try to get cute and maybe take the Dodgers here. I want to see what that line comes up at. I really do. Oh, God, Danny. Danny, give me the thumbs up on the Red Sox, brother, in chat. Give me the thumbs up on the Red Sox, please. Please.
Do you expect the Red Sox guy to give you a thumbs up?
He said yes. Is he a Red Sox fan? Am I an idiot?
I don't know. I thought you were saying it because of that. I don't know.
Oh no. I trust his brain. He's very smart. He's been around the block.
Fair enough.
That's the only play, and maybe D-backs. Yeah, I agree. He's actually a Yankees fan.
Bro, just got taken off.
What did?
Mr. Castellanos running RBI. Gone.
It's almost like they're listening to everything we say.
Yeah.
So wild. You think there's any chance that Pittsburgh wins this game against Corbin Burns, or you think the Brewers roll here?
I mean, dude, the Pirates, for whatever reason,
against good teams,
not even just against good teams, against the Brewers, they've given them trouble a ridiculous amount of times even this year.
Dude, they have won at least 5 games in a row against the Brewers. I got to look this up. Hold on.
I mean, I know they've beaten Corbin Burns already once this year, and that last start where they demolished them looked really bad. I know because I bet on that one, but the Pirates, like I mean, one of my roommates is a Brewers fan. He always tells me about it, and I always see it. The Brewers they're getting a lot of trouble from the Pirates consistently. It's on a consistent basis. But, with that line and even what the Brewers or what the Pirates did yesterday, I still think it's a little telling. I don't want to get cute with the Pirates.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this fucking streak. I don't know why I can't find it. Here we go.
I mean, I'm up on their schedule. So there's a 3-game sweep. They've won 5 in a row.
Yeah, they've won 5 in a row and 6 of the last 8.
Yeah.
7 of the last 10 the Pirates have won. And that's fucking wild, bro.
Yeah.
Do I just absolutely nuke the Brewers and just go against everything I believe in, everything I know, everything I stand for, and just fucking unleash Brewers money line?
Minus 350.
Yep.
Or maybe Brewers plus 1.5 VIP premium.
Okay, fine. I won't do it. Sometimes I just need to hear it. Sometimes I just need to hear your words. Okay.
Sure, they could roll, but is it really worth it.
No, because when they
think so.
lose again to the Pirates for a 6th straight time, because it's baseball and it's sports and it's gambling and nobody knows shit, I'll be very upset, and I will wish I took the Red Sox tonight.
Yeah, I mean, am I
Plain
going
and
to take
simple.
Brewers -2.5 in a 7.5 total game when I know they can't hit? I'll respectfully pass.
We'll be seeing. Although maybe that total means that this game ends 7-0 Brewers. Probably will.
So this Dodgers line is back up.
What do we got?
-180.
And they were -230 before. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was 30, 50.
What's the total at?
7.5. Slight juice to the under.
So it went from 7 to 7.5, and 7.5 is where it initially opened, but everything changes when you have a pitching change.
Yeah.
The total really only going up a half a run with the Gonsolin and whatever the fuck his name is switch. Are you kidding me?
It's the Marlins. They can't hit anybody.
What's the name of the pitcher going for the Dodgers again tonight?
Good question. Michael Grove.
Michael Grove.
I don't know what their plan is for him though, because he's only pitched relief appearances, but I believe in the minors he's been going like a normal starter.
Okay. Who knows what their plan is, Mr. Grove?
Mr. Grove.
Damn, that line is moving towards Minnesota now a little bit.
Not shocked. This Dodgers line is dropping fast too. Just moved
People are all betting the Mariners or the Marlins. Sorry.
Yeah, just moved
The line
twice. A couple cents
shorter.
Clicked on it. Yeah, -170.
Yeah, I'm assuming some good. I mean, Danny said he likes Marlins +1.5. I actually kind of like the opposite play here, and I'd probably say Dodgers is the play, but I don't think I'm going to bet it because those guys might be really hungover today, and they might have went out last night in Miami, and that scares me. And I'm not kidding.
They might have.
I'm not kidding. Yeah, these are people too. He's 0-4 with a 3.48 career ERA in the majors. Nice.
Also a reliever though.
Yeah, I just think the Dodgers at this short of a line, I don't really care who's pitching. Maybe it's a good thing. I still think they could get to Lopez potentially. Although you're saying Lopez's prize pick stuff, was it a little high? Was it a little higher than you expected today? Or is it where it usually is or where it should be? Or what are you thinking there?
It's actually really low.
It's really low.
And everybody's taking the low number.
Is everyone taking the under or taking the over?
Taking the over. I mean, you said 24.5 fantasy score.
So that also makes me think that the Dodgers win again today too. Why am I the only one in the world right now thinking the Dodgers are the look here now?
I mean, I don't disagree.
Because I'm a freak. I am a freak, but I feel like the Dodgers, the best team in baseball against the Marlins, one of the worst offenses I've ever seen ever in baseball history. I don't care who the fuck's pitching. Give me the fucking best offense there is, even without a couple of their guys, even on a Sunday, even on a rest day, even if they're packing up shop. They probably still get it done and win. And you can get them sub 200, the best team in baseball, maybe the best team of all time. The Dodgers are a look. But then again, does it being the Dodgers versus the Marlins, does that just cancel out everything? Does it cancel out everything? Because it's still the Dodgers. They're probably still going to end up with more money on them because it's still the Dodgers. You know what I mean?
You know, I would agree if the Dodgers had not already lost a game and they're without Mookie and their Cy Young starter got scratched. I think there's too many things going on there.
You think we just step back and not fucking get cute with it?
I mean, see where it goes come first pitch, but yeah, it's a really gross one.
When do you think this Red Sox lineup's going to drop? It's probably around like 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, a couple hours.
Okay. Well, if it comes up to you and I don't text you first, will you hit me up?
Yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Okay.
We'll see what it's looking like. I don't think it'll be anything crazy they're going to do with the lineup today. I would probably like it regardless. I might honestly be looking at a little JD running RBI again if he's in a good spot in that lineup.
Wow. Okay. I don't know if I'm in position. I don't know if I'm in a position to get cute with any props today. I think I got to see one go through the net.
Yeah.
But I will say this, ladies and gents, as we do wrap up here, I'm not going down without a fight, and I'm hitting a fucking mini Megalodon tonight. I don't care what anyone says. I'm firing one off. It's probably going to be on the Red Sox. They're probably going to win, and everything's going to be okay. Trust your guy. Trust your crab. We're getting it done tonight, and we're winning big. Plain and simple.
Let's do it.
You could kick a man. You could kick a man while he's down. You could kick him 4 times. I got kicked 4 times hard this weekend on terrible beats. Whatever, it is what it is. You charge it to the game. You move on. You fucking wipe the pussy tears out of your eyes. No tears. There's no crying in baseball. You wipe them out. You move on to the next day. You live to fight another day, and you fire off bullets. You only lose gambling if you quit, if you give up. That's the only way you lose. And don't give up. Don't ever give up. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Didn't raise no quitter. We're hitting the bookies hard tonight, and we're winning big. Plain and simple. That's all I'm going to say. Jovan, we'll be in talks all day because I need you, and I need you at my side when I'm looking to fire off this mini Megalodon tonight.
Yeah,
All right, brother.
do it.
Chat, let's have a fucking night. Why not us? Why not us? Trent, take us home, brother.